Hello, welcome back with another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to do a bit of a tour for Mac OS High Sierra, then to install some applications and show you how to do some stuff, basic stuff. Okay, the first thing I'll do is just to log into the system. I'll type in my password. Okay, newly installed Mac OS High Sierra. The first thing I'll do is I want to make sure that I install some applications like Microsoft Word, Google Browser. The Safari comes by default after Mac installation, but I don't like using Safari. Sometimes you get some issues. I prefer using Google Chrome or other browsers, but my favorite browser is Google Chrome. So I'm going to use Safari to download Google Chrome. If I click on that, download Chrome. If I type on Chrome there, download Chrome. So it's being downloaded in the download folder at the bottom right corner there. If you can see the mouse button right there, so that's the download container. And it does show the download progress over here, the top right. If you can see where I'm moving the mouse, there is an arrow pointing down. That indicates that it's downloading. If you click on it, it will say show your download, so you can see the progress of the download. So that has been downloaded now, Google Chrome.dmg. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the bottom right now, open in Finder. So that's the application now. Double click it for the installation to begin. Okay, what you're gonna do here is to click on the Google Chrome and drag it to applications folder. So that's copying the Chrome to the application folder. That's the installation process for Mac OS. Okay, the application has been installed now. So if I double click on this folder here, that is the folder of application. If I scroll down, I should be able to see Google Chrome is right there on the right, on my right. Okay, so now the next thing I would like to do is I can install Microsoft Office. Okay, I'm going to open up the Apple Store to install the Microsoft Office. Click on continue. It's the first time I'm logging into opening the Apple Store because it's a newly installed system. So I've got Microsoft Word here. It's free, you can get it for free. But if it was a software that you have to purchase, it will not be free here. You will see the price next to it. So I want Microsoft Office. You can click on Get, Install Application. So it's gonna ask you to log into your. So I've logged into my iCloud now, but I'm doing two authentication. So two forms of authentication. So I've got a notification on my mobile phone, so I'm just gonna authenticate now. 5106. So I've logged into my iCloud now, so I can download applications. I still need to put my password in. So I'm gonna download Office Word. You can choose any option you want. So if you can see here, it's installing the Microsoft Word. So the next one I will need is gonna be, I don't have to wait for that, I can install simultaneous applications. I'm gonna click on Microsoft Excel, which I would like to install as well. It's also installing. Let's see, which other application do I need here? I only like installing few applications on my system. I don't want my system to be slow. Okay, I've got okay, I'll get PowerPoint as well. Microsoft PowerPoint. Install the application here. It's also installing. What else? I think those are all the applications I would like to install. Okay, I'll just minimize that in the background while I show you more stuff. Okay, in the Apple system, the graphic user interface GUI is different from Windows, as you can see. Okay, to get to for example, the control panel for Windows, you type control panel on the search bar, or you just navigate around the system. But with regards to Apple, you need system preferences. So if I click on the Apple logo, top right there, top right left, system preference. So maximize this here, system preference. So this is the main control panel for Apple, but we call it system preference. The displays here, changing screensavers, you can click on this. That's the default screensaver for High Sierra after installation, so I can change it to a different screensaver like this one. That's changed now. So if I click on this tab here, it's gonna open up the system preference again. So if you want to change the language, that's what you need. Security, Bluetooth network to change the IP addresses and all that. Okay, to add another user to this system, I'm logged in as an administrator, so I can click on user and group. So this is the dialog box where you can create other users to log into your system if you don't want them to have admin rights. So if you click on the plus button, it's not gonna work. You need to unlock the changes, and it's gonna require you to put the admin password for security reasons. Okay, if I click to unlock it, it's gonna ask me for my admin password, which I will type in now. So that has been unlocked now. If you can see, the padlock is unlocked. So now I can add another user. Click on plus sign. If you look at this bit here, it says administrator, but standard is selected. I want to create a standard user. Let's say test2. Let's say test, maybe test for test space for, press the tab key and put a password in, verify the password, then create the user. So that's a new user created, standard and administrator. So I'll click here to go back to the main menu again. You've got CDs here, you've got Mission, Doc, iCloud. If you want to go to the iCloud, that's the button here to change the times. Okay, I'll clear this down here. So if you want to check the version of the operating system you're running on your system, you can just click the Apple logo here and click on About This Mac. So that's the dialog box that shows you the version of operating system you've installed in your Mac. This one is Mac OS High Sierra version 10.13.6. So I've got a MacBook Pro 13-inch late 2011. I've got about 8 gig of RAM, 1600 megahertz speed, DDR3 RAM. That's the serial number for the system reports if you are looking after for the logs. Okay, software update. If you click on that, it's going to browse for updates that you can install. Like you can see on the left side there, it has an update that I need to install, but I will not do that now. I'm gonna minimize that now and go back to this dialog back here. Okay, that's the overview. If you click on display, it shows you all about the screen size, display properties. This one talks about this, shows you about the storage, the hard disk, the size used, our remaining size, the memory like we saw earlier. I've got 8 gigabyte of RAM installed, 4 gig each, 4 gigabyte, so it's like I've got 2 slots of memory in my system. Okay, the next one is support. Next one is service. So go back to the main menu. I close this. So with regards to using the dock, you can remove stuff from the dock here. Okay, if I click on this bit here, reminder, I'll click it and hold it on the mouse pad. Click it, hold it. You can choose options, remove from dock. That has removed that icon from the dock. I'll do this for maps as well. I'll do it again. Click it, hold it. Options, remove from the dock. Okay, if you want to put something on the dock, I will go to applications. Let me see, find the applications folder. I'll go up to Google Chrome. In Mac you can right click, but sometimes it doesn't work. You need to press the control and click to get the right click like if it was on Windows PC. So I will say so as you can see, I've dragged the Google Chrome to the dock. that's one way you can move stuff to the dock as well. Let's open up the Chrome because I've dragged it as well, so I'm gonna close that here, but you still have it in the dock here. So if you have an application open in the browser, if you click it, it comes up, but if you close it, there is some dots under the icons here that tells you that there is something open or there's an application open. So if I click it and hold it, you can click on quit, so the dot disappears. That tells you that the application open or whatever is open there has closed completely. Okay, what else can I show you? Okay, I've got a USB plugged in. That's the one I used to install this Mac OS High Sierra earlier in a different video. So for you to remove this, you can press Control then click to have the right click. You can click on eject, like in a Windows PC, but there is another way of ejecting it in a Mac OS. So instead of typing Control and click to have the alternate key options, I can just click the USB here, then drag it to the recycle bin. You see the arrow? It's just ejecting it. It's being thrown in the trash, but it's just ejected. So I can safely remove my USB. You can also get access to your folders by clicking this folder here. I sometimes click this to go straight to my iCloud. So I'm gonna close all these icons here by clicking it, holding it. Close it first of all. So click it, hold it. So the download folder, I've got still those applications there. I'm just gonna go up there. Open up Finder here. Go in the download folder. I've still got Google there. I'm just gonna delete it. Press Control click. Move to trash. So that's been deleted now. So I'm gonna go back to the App Store to see if the installations are done for the Office program. So I've clicked on the, I went back to the Apple Store, so I clicked on the purchase. That shows me all the applications I tried to download. So this one is still downloading those 3 applications. Some other applications have been suggested because I've logged into my iCloud. I've purchased these ones previously. Go back. It's like it's installing two of these for now, so the other one is waiting. That's what happens when you're downloading something on the Apple, or even installing on the Apple interface. Sometimes it does queue. At the end of this installation, that's gonna kick off the other one, and next and next and next. So that was just a quick tutorial of how to use a Mac OS operating system. It is totally different from Windows. The last thing I will do is the trash. I'll show you how to empty it. Just click it and hold it. Then you click on empty trash. So empty trash. That's it. So now what I'm gonna do is, because I've created a standard user, I'm gonna show you how to log into that one. So I'm gonna, instead of rebooting the system, I'm just gonna say log out of test one, which is the admin account. Log out. Okay, as you can see, that was the standard account I created. So I'm just gonna try and quickly log into that one. Press enter. Okay, it's gonna take you through the setup. iCloud, set it up later. Skip it. Untick that. I don't want to ask Siri. Okay, as you can see, the page open up again. It's the same as before, but limited right in this one. For example, if I go up to system preference, I won't be able to do some changes here, some critical changes, because once you try to change something, it will be elevated. Once you try to change something, it will be elevated, and it's gonna ask you for admin rights. Okay, for example, let me click on this network. No, I'll do this one next. Let me see, create a user. Let me see if I can create a user. So if I said I'm going to unlock this to create a user, it should ask me for the admin password. So this password, enter an administrative password. To be able to do some changes, it's going to be elevated to this. So because you are just a standard user, so to do any changes, you need to log in as an administrator. Okay, I think that's the end of this tutorial. That was just a quick tour on how to use this Apple OS. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in another video. Thank you.